It was intentional when these maps were crafted to make it harder for Democratic women, particularly white Democratic women, to run. The folks who drew the maps knew that if they started to discriminate against African American Democratic women, that they could get in some trouble with the Justice Department. But they think it's completely fine to discriminate against white Democratic women. I would also note, and I find this to be sad, that we have a lot of good Republican women who are not running for re-election in the General Assembly. And in general, they're the more moderate Republican women. And I find that to be very sad because they could have an influence over public policy if they stayed around, but they've chosen to leave, one of those being Jean Preston, another one being Carolyn Justice of the East, another being Shirley Randleman. These are all fine legislators, and somehow they don't feel welcome anymore. This past session of the General Assembly has been the most disastrous for women since women got the right to vote. And I have said before, it's not just about abortion rights. Those, of course, did suffer, as did women's health through Planned Parenthood. But if you look at the budget cuts, we just saw a report in the N&O. The majority of state employees who have lost their jobs are women. The majority of teachers and TAs who have lost their jobs are women. The cuts to Medicaid primarily affect women and families, particularly elderly women. And so this has just been a disastrous session for the women of North Carolina, and I believe that they're going to rise up.